welcome into the Flippin Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star the Flippin Hippo, and today is Friday, February 7th. Today we're going to take a look at the plush that sold on eBay in the month of January. We're going to start with the famous Punxsutawney Phil that you guys are looking at. 2 of these groundhogs sold last month, so he's going to pop up again. Both of them were 50 cents a piece and shipped first class in a poly bag. And these had actually been around for a little while. I picked them up on a chance that they'd be worth a little bit more, being that it was a recognizable character. But I'm still okay with 50 cents into $10. And as I said, they were around for a couple of months, and both of the groundhogs sold right before Groundhog Day. No big surprise there. Here we have a Dan D. Humphrey Hug-A-Bear. This is a bear that talks. You can see attached to its ear, it has the 'Twas the Night Before Christmas mini book, and the bear reads the story aloud, and the child can follow along in the book, or the parent can with the child. Super cute bear. $1.99 at the Goodwill. I accepted a best offer of $19.80 for Humphrey, and shipped it in a box, and it just barely went right under a pound. First class. Here we have Bart and Homer Simpson dressed up in superhero costumes. They were 99 cents a piece at the Goodwill, so $2 for the 2 of them. The set sold for $31 and shipped first class in a poly bag. Here we have a Disney Pixar Lightning McQueen from the Cars movie. This is a plush, but it's also a pillow. This was $1.99 at the Goodwill. Sold for $18 best offer, shipped in a poly bag. First class. Here's the other Punxsutawney Phil. He also sold for $10. We sold a Pokmon Squirtle. This was 50 cents at the Goodwill. I was very tempted to keep him. I think Squirtle's adorable. He sold for $23.75 and shipped first class in a poly bag. Here we have a Build-A-Bear giraffe that was, I believe, 50 cents at the Goodwill. Picked it up because it was Build-A-Bear and the Worldwide Federation. I think that's what that stands for. And kind of disappointed when I got it home when I comped it, but still it was only 50 cents. Sold for a best offer of $9, and they did pay for shipping in addition to that. On his own, he weighed over a pound, so I did charge calculated shipping for him, and he shipped in a large mailing box. Here we have a white tiger from Gans Webkins. Had a sealed code. These Webkins, I know you guys have heard me talk about them before. I consider them a bread and butter, although they can be hit or miss. It depends on the animal, the rarity, how sought after it is. I've had them without the code sell for over $20, and I've had some with sealed codes only sell for $9 or $10. This particular tiger was 50 cents at the Goodwill, and I accepted a best offer of $12.60. He shipped first class in a poly bag. We have a Shopkins Mini Minty plush here. 99 cents at the Goodwill. Maybe it was 50 cents. This one's been around for a very long time. I picked it up because it was Shopkins, but it sat for a while. 50 cents, maybe 99 cents. Sold for $10.31, shipped first class. Dandy, this puppy has been around forever. I believe he came from a bag of plush. We paid a couple bucks for the bag. First few plush out of it sold, and the rest was pure profit. This dog sold for $9 and shipped first class in a poly bag. A vintage BK, Burger King, Rodney and Friends, 50 cents at the Goodwill. I accepted a best offer of $12. Shipped first class in a poly bag. Here we have a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer pillow pet. 50 cents at the Goodwill. Accepted a best offer of $13.50. Shipped first class in a poly bag. I got 4 or 5 of these bears. I think I already said that when on the weekly what sold video. There were 4 or 5 of these bears. The lady wanted way too much money for them. But when I decided I wanted to buy them all, she cut me a really good deal. Came out to around $1 a bear, if I remember correctly. They were all different years and different sweaters and things. This one sold for $17 on a best offer, plus they paid shipping, as the bear did weigh a pound on its own. So he shipped in a large priority mailing box that they paid for, and $17 for the bear. Dandy Collector's Choice Dog. I want to say this was 50 cents at the Goodwill. And I did accept the best offer of $18 on this dog. He shipped first class in a poly bag. An Old Navy alligator, 50 cents at the Goodwill. Picked it up because it was unique and it was Old Navy for 50 cents. It sold for a best offer of $10. And it shipped first class in a poly bag. Hershey's Kisses. I have so many of these, it's ridiculous. This one has posable legs. It was 50 cents at the Goodwill. It's from the petting zoo. If you're not familiar with Pennsylvania or the Hershey theme park in Hershey, PA, the petting zoo is part of the Hershey park, and it's where they have all their animals and stuff. So if you ever see this petting zoo, it is good to pick up. They do a lot of different animals. They do the Kisses, the Reese's, stuffed animals, but they also just have like regular animals from their zoo. Anyway, this one sold for $13.12, and it shipped first class in a poly bag. And we have this Build-A-Bear Hot Light Skechers, 50 cents, Goodwill. I picked it up because it was unique. It's Skechers, it's unique, it lights up. You can see I took a photo of the ears lighting up, red and yellow. Sold for $12 on a best offer. Shipped first class in a poly bag. And then last but not least, we have this adorable panda bear from the Smithsonian National Zoological Park. It came from a yard sale. I want to say it was a quarter. It may have been 50 cents, but I think I specifically remember the yard sale it came from. They had a huge bin of plush I was digging through, and they gave me everything for a quarter. But I could be wrong. My memory is not always the best. And I accepted a best offer of $13.50 on the panda bear, and it shipped first class in a poly bag. Overall, our plush sales are kind of meh. We sold 18 plush in the month of January. In years past, we sold more than that. Typically, we average out to like 2 to 3 plush a day for a month, I think. This month, it averaged out to like 1 every other day. But they're still selling pretty steadily. I would say our plush are doing better than our clothes. Remotes are doing really well. Our plush sales are a little bit down. I'm going to say the plush sales are down just because we're in that lapse between Christmas and tax season. Typically, our best time for selling plush, really weird, believe it or not, is like at the end of August. It seems like a lot of plush sell in August. And then, of course, in fourth quarter, we always sell a lot too. This is typical, slowdown between Christmas and tax time. But I do think we were still selling more plush last year. Things are just weird right now. I'm just gonna tell you guys to do what we do. We just keep listing every single day. We keep active on all our platforms. We've diversified, and our plush are now, most of our plush, we're in the process of moving them over to Mercari. Most of our remotes, almost all of them that we can that we're not gated on, are on Amazon. So we got our remotes on Amazon, our plush is on Mercari, all of our clothes are in the process of moving to Posh. We have about 800 listings on Posh, so it's not everything that's listed on eBay, but we move some every single day to Mercari and Poshmark, and Keith takes care of the remotes going over to Amazon. So we're just putting everything everywhere that we can, getting multiple streams of income, getting ourselves out there in front of other eyeballs on different platforms, and we keep listing every single day and keeping active. I'm being really positive about this and thinking if things are slow and we continue to list the way we always have, our numbers will just continue to grow as far as our overall total amount of listings. And then when things start to pick up, people get their tax returns and they start spending their money again, we're going to have a lot more items out there for sale, and we will see more sales overall. So you guys, don't be discouraged. I know a lot of you are, but just keep plugging away and make sure you're diversifying. I keep hearing these wonderful success stories of people who finally decided, I'm going to start listing on Mercari or Poshmark or Amazon or Grailed or wherever, and they started at Etsy. They started to make sales on these other platforms, and they were very excited about that. So that is something that we can all do to increase our sales, is to get ourselves out there on different platforms in front of different eyeballs, more eyeballs. And just keep doing your best practices. Keep listing every single day, guys. I want everyone to be successful. I want us to be successful. And sometimes when things are slow, it's very easy to get discouraged and feel not motivated, and to kind of stop putting in the same amount of effort you normally would. I know that when things are going well and everybody's making money hand over fist and things are flying out the door, it's excitement and it's very easy to stay motivated and list every day. And when things are slow, it's easy to get discouraged and not feel motivated. But it's so super important that you continue to be as active and do as much work during the slow time, if not more, as in the fast times or the good times, so that when things pick up again, you'll be in a really good place. So take advantage of the slow times, guys. Like I said, maybe you do more work. You're not spending as much time pulling shipping or packing packages. List more. Take that time to go through your inventory, and just keep plugging. What do they say? Keep swimming. Keep swimming, guys. It is Friday, so I want everyone to have a very wonderful, wonderful weekend. Please work hard this weekend, guys, but also please remember to take some time off. It's important that you don't burn out, that you don't become a workaholic and your whole life becomes this job, because then burnout happens and you won't be happy. You have to take time for yourself, for self-care, and you have to take time to spend with your family and your friends in order for your emotional and mental happiness and health. So work hard this weekend, guys, but remember to take a little bit of time off. Watch a TV show, watch a movie, read a book, go to the park, talk to your pets, and spend time with your family and friends. So until next time, guys, have a wonderful weekend. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you guys are the best. Remember that. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and help us feed a hungry hippo. Join our Facebook group, Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. And there's a link for that in the box down below. And you can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Flippin' Hippos. Again, you guys are wonderful. Have a great weekend. Bye.